Hi, hello, namaskar. What's up, everybody? This is Shubham Thakur here, and welcome to Shubham Thakur's Live. So, for today's live session, we have our first international guest from Australia, Miss Shannon Ukena, who is the founder of Little Green Heart. So, here I'm welcoming Miss Shannon Ukena.
Oh,
Hello, welcome, Shannon. Welcome.
thank you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Shubham.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
Yeah, so how's going there in pretty lockdown and unlock? Yeah,
Yeah, look, we're very lucky where I live, the part of Australia where I live. It's
yeah,
called the Sunshine Coast, but it's not so sunny today. It's actually
yeah.
raining and very windy. So,
Oh, yeah,
yeah, but
yeah, it's
life
pretty
is
hot
good.
here.
Life is good.
Yeah, by the way, it's pretty hot here. So, yeah, so it's going really well. And as
Yeah.
you can see, I'm a little bit sweating. Yeah,
I've got a jumper on.
yeah, oh, it's that much cold. Okay, so guys, here, Miss Shannon Ukena. Shannon, would you mind if you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Sure. So my name's Shannon. My business is Little Green Heart. I have a passion for healthy eating, for helping people to connect to their bodies and to know what's the right food for them. And yeah,
Yeah.
I just love to share my knowledge.
Yeah, very good. So, guys, today we are going to discuss on a topic called how to maintain a healthy eating lifestyle. And Shannon has a really great experience from her life. So here she is, and she's going to be sharing his all of the experience throughout the life for traveling and the food and her passion. So here we are starting. So first of all, Shannon, yeah, in our life we have to be like everybody wants to stay, but we are not working. We do not want to work on ourselves. So what do you think? What's the importance of balanced diet, in everyone's life?
Look, balanced is all about just everything in moderation, I think. We need,
Yeah,
a little bit of everything, all the colors of the rainbow with the vegetables, a healthy mix of
yeah,
living foods and, yeah, as close as possible to the way nature intended.
yeah. So
Um,
yeah, so that's a very good answer. But as nowadays, we are in lockdown and everyone is staying at their homes and people are working from their homes and nobody's going out like having fun and chilling. Like it's completely changed because of this pandemic. So people are not focusing or concerning about the balanced diet or some fitness something like they are spending their time while staying at home and doing nothing. So what do you think, what are the side effects of having the unbalanced diet? People are not really concerned about that. Yeah,
yeah, look, I mean, it's going to start with reduced energy, with reduced clarity of mind. It might move on to some mental health challenges because
yeah,
if we're not eating well, it's going to affect our mind. But look, they call our digestive system, ancient cultures called it the river of life or the river of death.
yeah,
So, inside and outside, we need to move. We need to make sure everything's moving. So if we can't go outside our house to do some exercise or some walking, then it's really important to find a way to do it inside our house, I believe.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's so good. And if there are some fitness enthusiasts also, like gym trainers and yoga trainers and some more. And for every common people, or what does like a balanced diet include? What essential nutrients are we used to have, we need to be in a balanced diet. Yeah.
Look, we need a little bit of everything. So, if you're eating, a good mix of fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, if someone eats animal products, I think that's fine. Just everything in moderation. But if you've got a little bit of everything, then you're making sure that you've got everything that your body needs. So, it's fiber, fats, protein. Fiber's a really important one because that's what keeps everything moving through our bodies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's uh, that's
thank you,
great.
Alex.
So, like in this pandemic, there are some food, people are not really fond of eating non-veg. And there are some food supplements and also not also be supplied in the market, Indian market, and there is lots of difference in Australian and Indian market. So, do you think that the diet of the diet in pandemic has changed for everybody, or is it is it comparatively same for everyone?
Look, I think it depends on what country the person is in because, and the individual, in our culture, in the Western culture, everything has got really
Yeah,
busy and really fast, and people have eaten a lot of takeaway food.
yeah,
I have a lot of friends who have cherished this time because they have more time on their hands to cook food for themselves. But
yeah,
then some people are more bored and they're tired of their own cooking, and so they eat more takeaway, home
yeah,
delivery. Um, but I think it's difficult because we're close to our kitchen. So if we're bored, it's a very short walk to, to the refrigerator or to the cupboard to eat maybe more
yeah,
food than we need to eat.
yeah. So,
It's
yeah,
too close.
yeah, yeah. So, in both of the countries, all around the world, that economy has suddenly dropped, and some various consequences happen, and various accidents happen, wildfire in Australia, and there are some everything unusual is going on right now. So, how is it affecting a world and the people? According to their mentality, is it affecting the mentality of people, they are getting scared or something, or they are moving forward fearlessly? Yeah.
Yeah, look, I think it depends on the person. There are definitely people who are living in a lot of fear and worry. And look, it's one of the most detrimental things to our immune system because,
Yeah.
fear keeps our body in a heightened state. So the immune is not able to function as well as what it would be if we're a bit more
Yeah.
relaxed. And so for people who are feeling quite fearful or worrying about the future, I don't know what the answer is, but it is important that they find a way to relax. I think in your country, that yoga is quite popular. Yes.
Yeah, it is, it is.
Yeah, so yoga, meditation, breathing, it just helps to bring the body back into a state of balance. So um, it can focus on the immune system and digestion and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so in coronavirus, a doctor are also saying us that they are recommending that we have to do anything, we have to eat healthy to just get a stronger immune system. So to strong the immunity of our immunity, we have to have a right source of protein, I guess, right? So what are the major source of protein for vegetarians as well as non-vegetarians because there are some people who are vegan. So what do you think? The major source of protein for everyone to get stronger? Yeah,
So it's interesting, because for a long, long time, we believed that we needed to eat, that animal products had the highest um, protein content. But in actual fact, there's a lot of research coming out to show, I mean, all vegetables and plants have protein. Some have a higher content than others. And there's a lot of research coming out now to show that plant-based protein is more readily available for our body. Our body's able to assimilate it better than animal protein because anything that's coming from the animal, they've had to eat the vegetable first, and then we
yeah,
eat the animal that's eaten the vegetable. So,
yeah,
so I mean, definitely your legumes and seeds and nuts and your more green leafy vegetables have higher content, but all vegetables have that protein. And if you think about the largest and the strongest animals in the world,
yeah,
they all eat vegetables.
yeah, exactly, kind of. And the plants are the major source of protein for everybody, for everyone. And in India, we usually used to drink a kada, which I told you about earlier.
Yes.
And it is a very very proper and very healthy drink for us. So have you tried that,
I
ever in your life?
haven't, no, I haven't tried it, but I did Google and look up the ingredients and oh my
Yeah.
God, it sounds amazing. I think I would like to try to make it myself. Can I do that? Do you
Yeah, for
think?
sure. Yeah, it's really great. And everybody used to drink it in every morning or in the evening because it's a purest form of a drink to have if you want to be healthy. So, yeah,
Mm. Look, with all those spices that you have got in those teas, a lot of your teas are like that. They're so good for the digestion and the immune, and
yeah,
it's a fabulous way to start the day, and
yeah.
to really give that immune system a boost. I think we need to get the Australians drinking more of your tea.
Yeah, yeah. So, is there something special or any kind of food which Australians used to have daily? So, is there anything special from there? Like any drink or any kind of food dish?
Um, Look, Australia is a very multicultural, unless you're sort of talking Indigenous food, which,
Yeah,
was a very, very long time ago. All of our foods, we like to think there's some foods that are Australian, but they've actually come from other cultures because we have every culture in the world here.
yeah,
They might say a meat pie is very Australian.
yeah,
But yeah, we're very lucky. We have a lot of fresh fruit and vegetables. We have a
yeah,
really healthy agriculture industry in Australia.
yeah.
So, everything is available to us.
Yeah, so that's really cool, and I have heard that Australians have every kind of a source, culture, and very rich in food resources, like everything. I Google, I researched a little bit about the food there. So they are so fond of pizzas, the flesh pizzas, the meat pizzas. Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you eat a lot, or you try or you are vegan?
I am largely plant-based,
Yeah.
but I heard this term flexitarian. So
Yeah.
have you ever heard this?
Flexitarian. No, no,
Yeah.
no.
So, so generally, like I am plant-based eating, but occasionally, um, I might eat some animal products, an egg or some dairy, maybe a little bit of seafood. So yeah, if I when I cook myself, I cook all with plants. But if I go to someone's house and they've cooked a beautiful meal made with love and it has some animal
Yeah.
products in, then I take the loving goodness from that dish.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. And it's like if someone invited you and you have to and serve with their loves to eat the food, then we cannot reject it, right? So it's
Yeah,
like yeah, it's a form of love. So
it
yeah, that's
is.
yeah. So like eating healthy is really important for everyone, and it really like affect our mental health as well. So, what do you think? What do you think? Like, which type of food should we eat to enhance our mental growth, or to maintain the certain level of mental awareness?
Um, Look, not so much of food. We haven't touched on this yet, but water is so important.
Yeah,
Our body is over 80% water and our brain is almost 90% water. So,
yeah,
you know, and we lose a lot every day through natural body functions. So, water is really important for mental clarity. And I feel like it's more avoiding the things that might negatively impact. So, not
yeah,
too much sugar, too much processed foods, maybe artificial sugar. Um,
yeah,
I'm not sure if that's big in your country, but it is a problem in ours.
yeah,
But a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. Like I honestly believe, yeah, Mother Nature knows
yeah,
she gave us everything we need. So not to say that some a pizza or a burger or something convenience is bad, but if you're eating that all of the time, it's definitely going to affect your overall health, your mental health, your feeling of
yeah.
well-being. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's really need to be do and and so one question came in my mind that you earlier talk about the yoga. So do you do yoga? Uh,
Yes. Look, I'm not doing yoga right now because I've been a
yeah,
little bit lazy in COVID.
yeah,
But yeah, I started practicing yoga maybe about 8 years ago, and
yeah,
yoga changed my life.
yeah,
I Yeah, I honestly I was a very high energy. I couldn't stop. I My mind was going a lot, and if you had have suggested the idea of meditation, I
yeah,
would have said, "Oh my God, you're crazy. My mind could never stop to
yeah,
meditate."
yeah,
But I started practicing yoga and I loved the feeling it gave in my body. And with practice, I also started to learn how to meditate. And
yeah,
honestly, inside my body and outside my body, and the way I live my life, yoga had an incredibly large impact, a positive impact on my life. I highly recommend it to anyone, everyone.
yeah, yeah. But as you can see, like the youth of today's youth, our generation, like they are not really fond of this spiritual thing. They are not really into spirituality. So we are totally in social media and laziness, and always in the online video games and some random stuff going on around us. So do you think that we really need to adopt this culture, like especially in this age in which we are like stronger and we have more energy, but somehow I for my side I think that we are losing our the immunity and our strength, because yoga gives us it connects our body through our soul. So I think that's the very important thing we need to work out, so that we can create or we can work a lot more than we are doing, just not just because not doing the yoga. So So what's your what will you advise the younger generation to like connect to the spirituality? Yeah,
Yeah, look, in your country, you're so lucky because these have always been a core part of your
yeah,
life and your knowledge, and it would be such a shame for the youth to let that go because
yeah,
these are the things that in my country, in my culture, people are searching for because the social media is not going anywhere. The
yeah,
games are not going anywhere. And there's a
yeah,
lot of hours in the day, like diet. We need balance. If everything is spent all day sitting,
yeah,
lying, watching, then that's going to cause some negative effects for sure.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
I really, yeah, I really hope that, the people of your generation don't lose
yeah,
that. It's so important because I think in a few years' time, they're going to be unwell, either unwell in their bodies or unwell in their
yeah,
minds.
yeah.
So just to have that a little bit in there to set the, even if it's just a little in the morning to set the day up well.
Yeah, like if like people are not doing the yoga, but they are still like it's very common. Like every Indian do the worship of God once in a day. See, like in every morning, you have see what did I say? Like they worship of God. They do the worship of God like every morning, so that they can release the because by worshiping the God, like we use some little things which really helps to create the spiritual vibe, or you can say like a very peaceful vibe, which we really need, and we really do this thing. But in the morning, as I said, that younger generation is not fond of spirituality, but I think we need to work on that. So
Yeah.
as you said that we like social media is not going anywhere, but but people are not focusing on that. So do you think that like your generation is much better than us, like in some ways?
No, look, I think our youth, that are around your age as well, they are in the same position as you. There is
Yeah,
a lot of social media. There's, yeah, a lot of games. There's definitely
yeah,
not a lot of spirituality in general. But
yeah,
what if they took the term spirituality away and went through that process, even if they're not just worshipping to a god, but just to the beginning of the day, because
yeah,
it just starts your day in a good vibration. But if you start your day maybe scrolling and you see some people who have more than you have, or you see something that makes you feel bad,
yeah,
then you're starting your day in a negative vibration, and that's what's going
yeah,
to set your day up. But if you do something where you're giving thanks to the day, or thanks to your God, or thanks for the sunshine on your face and to
yeah,
stretch the body, then you're setting your day up to be really, to be the best possible.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and look, Shivam, so many people in my culture are searching for that now because
Oh,
they lost it, and
yeah,
and they're not well. They're not well in body, or they're not well in mind, and they're now starting to come to countries like yours to learn
yeah,
your traditions and
yeah.
take some of them back into our world to help them feel more well.
Yeah, that actually happening, and we are somehow like we are losing our culture. Like we are so rich, like yoga, meditation, kung fu, and there are so many things which came out from our culture, but the youth is not really aware about that. So I think like it needs to be spread all around the world so that people can really live a peaceful life and have a good good and peaceful world around there. So yeah, I think that's it. And let's talk about your experience. Like I know that you travel a lot in in your life. So what do you think? Like exploring is the number one key to the knowledge of success or something?
Look, for me, I feel like it gave me perspective,
Yeah,
uh, uh, the curiosity of how other people live and learning different cultures. And it helped me to be um, less judgmental.
yeah,
And it helped me be more appreciative of everything, because everybody's different. Our experience is different depending what country we come from, depending maybe what part of a country we come from, whether it's a busy
yeah,
city or more rural. So, yeah, learning about other cultures, I think for
yeah,
me instills tolerance and, yeah, a lot of gratitude, it just gives perspective, because if we just live in one little way and have no other knowledge, um, yeah, we can only live one way. But when you take a little bit of that and a little bit of that and a little bit of that, then yeah, you can find the best parts of every culture and
yeah,
bring them back. Yeah.
yeah. So, the last question is here. Like, what one advice you will give to the younger generation, the youth of the world right now? So, from your experiences, like, what should we do, and what like really one simple advice? Yeah,
Oh, geez, you know how I love to talk. This is going to be difficult. One piece of advice.
yeah,
Um, oh, geez. Balance. It's all about balance. Whether
yeah,
we're talking food, exercise, social media, passion, family, friends, everything is balance. So, too much of anything is not great.
yeah, yeah. That's
So,
that's the very great advice from you. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
And
yes,
eat vegetables and drink lots of water and do yoga and meditation and get sunshine.
yeah, yeah. So the viewers, you must rewatch this whole live session and listen to the great conversation. Thank you so much, Shannon, for joining my show, and I'm so honored to have you on my show. And you are the first international guest for my show, and it's really great. And yeah, it's so cool, and I literally learn a lot from you. So yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, Shubham, I feel so, so grateful that we connected and that
Yeah.
you had, the desire to bring me on. I feel like a bit of a celebrity. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel really, really honored to be able to share my knowledge and, yeah, to get a little insight into your culture.
Yeah. So,
Hopefully, I can
okay.
come visit when COVID finishes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like whenever you come to India, don't forget to call me. I'll reach you.
I
Okay.
will for sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Namaste. Okay.
Namaste.